Good morning and welcome to Friday Live and Mail Call. Boy, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. And of course, as always, we are coming to you live from yes, indeedy. We've been having some great weather, getting down at night into the 30s, high 30s, low 40s, and then daytime up into the 70s. So it has been great. And it's Friday the 13th. And for me, it definitely was Friday the 13th here at the layout. And I'll talk more about that later. But what would life be without some challenges, right? And also joining us this morning, all right, is our good friend,
You'll always be home sweet home.
good morning, John. How you doing today?
My Friday the 13th is going well so far.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Mine it has corrected, but from about 6 o'clock this morning till 9 o'clock this morning, I was having some challenges. So
Yeah.
I one of my Smails, and for those of you that aren't familiar with Smails, a Smail is a tortoise with a decoder built in. So it's a DCC tortoise. You don't have to hook the tortoise up to a controller, to a DCC controller. It's already got it built in. So, and I've only had one go bad in 6 years out of what I say earlier, John, 70, 74, something like that.
Yes.
That I have. There's only 19 on this layout, but I've got like 74. The others are in a box in the shed waiting for the new shed. So, and that one went bad, and it kept losing its programming. So I have it sitting right here. As a matter of fact, this is a Smail. And I've got them numbered. There we go. Because that's what it's switch number. This one used to be switch number 38. Okay. And so it's sitting over here to see if I can somehow fix it. We'll see. Not in any hurry. And our left coast contingent is out today. He is getting some tests done.
And I'm going to head over this way. I got to change the print.
Ooh, okay. That means you're going to have something to share with us here in a bit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. And I think John mentioned last week he got a new printer, new resin printer, and he's been printing away. So I'm going to have to break down and get one. So, all right, while we're waiting for John, anyway, Lynn will not be with us. Jason hopes to join us at lunch, his lunch break, as always, and or as typical. And so, with that, let's go ahead and run through our roll call. And first in was, oh my, is our good friend and very special pilot from across the pond.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle.
All right, welcome, Andy. And next in is my cohort in making of trouble. Good morning, Dave, and welcome as always. Yours is one of my favorite intros, by the way. Gotta love it. Next on our list is Mr. Gus Halley, Wasted H2F, formerly Lunatic from Arno. Gus, I don't think I have an intro for you. Let me take a look. It might be under Gus. Nope. It might be under Lunatic. Nope. And I know it's not under Wasted because most of these, I don't have one, Gus. I'll have to do one for you. And next on our list is I'm looking. See, some of these I have under people's names. Others I have under their channel name. So I get confused sometimes. So everybody's favorite birthday boy.
Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. Say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good.
Good morning, John.
I believe that's 489 now.
Okay, we're up to 489. All right. You're just making that stuff up, aren't you?
No, I'm adding one each time because
Do you have
Tuesday
do you have a
488.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's when I hear them, not when, every day.
It's C and E I John ears. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not dog ears, not people ears. It's C and E I John.
But still, he doesn't look a bit over
Here.
300.
Absolutely not. All right. My absolute favorite intro.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. No. I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
Good morning, Joe. And yes, you are on time this morning. Well in advance of when you needed to be here. You came in at 10:24. So you had 6 minutes to spare.
Man.
All right. All right. Scroll down. All right. Our favorite car company. And beer drinker. Good morning, Anthony.
Strike.
And welcome. Don't forget, everybody, Anthony has got his live stream on Friday afternoons. Next I don't think I have one for Stormy just joined. So I don't have a one for Stormy. So Steve, Stormy, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Stormy Sky Rail Productions is another Steve. All right. So welcome, Steve. And I will get you a intro so you don't feel left out. One of our favorites from down under. All right.
From New Zealand was like, where's our fucking song? New Zealand, New Zealand, you caught me on an awful day. My little life is all fucked up. My psyche is in disarray.
Good morning, Brad, and welcome. I don't know how well my beeping beeps out.
It was a little off there, but
Hey, I have not, let's put it this way. The YouTube police have not said anything about it. Okay.
well, then you're good so far.
I know. Okay, everybody, you got to remember, everybody's got to chime in. All right. No, it's not. I don't think it's. No, never mind. I don't think we do that for this one. Maybe we do. No, we don't do it for this one.
Come to Canada, it's a maple leaf steak.
Okay, what I was thinking of is James's, I think. Hope James shows up today. There's Derek Alexander. Hello, Derek. I don't think I have one for Derek either. Man, just when I think I've caught up to everybody. Nope, I don't have one for Derek. I got two to do now. Let me work. Oh, on my notes on my phone. Yeah, hang on. Let me write these down. Gus and Derek and Stormy. Right? That's the ones I need so far?
Yes.
Come on. There we go. Gus, which is wasted. Wasted. It's the whole thing so I can find it. Because if you don't get the whole thing. Hang on, everybody. There it is. Wasted dash.
Sky.
You gotta get the dash in there. H2F. H2F. Okay. Next one was Stormy that I need. All right.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Stormy Sky Rail Productions. Okay, got that one. Got Floyd. Derek. That's who it was. Derek. Alexander. 4030. If I don't get these down somewhere, even if I remember to do it, that's a challenge. All right. I can't find them on YouTube because I don't have it written down the right way. So anyway, All right, so Derek's next. After Derek, anybody else show up? That's it. That's all we got so far. So far, that's all we have. All right, now blew through those in 17 minutes. So I'm sure we'll have more people joining us, and I want James to show up so we all can sing the maggoty butter part. Yeah, and anyway, James needs to see. I'm going to go ahead and show my thing real quick here.
Go right
John.
ahead. Yeah.
Those of you that have followed, the traveling boxcar, Sunday I did the Sunday morning ops with the arrival of the traveling boxcar to the racetrack here at Retirement Railroad 2.0. And then Tuesday at Tuesday on track Sunday on track Tuesday I did the moves and it exited to Chicago. And just so everybody knows, it has gone through the Chicago repair shop. Not that I broke anything. And I did some minor improvements to the car. I had a couple of issues. One was coupler height. It did not meet the standard. So I adjusted the coupler heights to meet the standard. And there was one spot on the railroad that it kept derailing at. And none of my cars do it. So, which would lead me to believe that it was something with the car. So the plan was to replace the wheels that were on it with some intermountain metal wheels. And if that didn't do the trick, replace the trucks as well. Because oftentimes trucks can get warped and make the things sit improperly. So when I changed out to the metal wheels on the existing trucks, I also tuned them. Oh, look who just came in. All right. And someone else has joined us too. So I tuned them, put new metal wheels that worked like a charm, especially with the coupler height adjustment. And so it had the manifest has been and waybill has been filled out, and I made up and printed 2 more pages, because once it gets to its next destination, it will be that first page will be complete. So I put 2 more pages in there, and it is boxed up.
Yeah. It's there some. It's a
vanishing
box.
Yeah, it's here. And well, I know what the other way we can do this. So we'll show is well, we'll just do that. See, it's boxed up. Anyway, it's all boxed up, labels on it, and as soon as this live stream is done, off it goes to its next destination, which will be, all right, him. All right, it's going to C&EI Johns because it's in Chicago. It's going to the Interline yard where the C&EI will pick it up and take it to John's yard. Okay, so we've had 3 people join us at least. So let's go through and get caught up on them. All right, first to join us was
Tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy.
All right, and the
Good
next
morning,
one.
JD.
Yeah, good morning, JD. The next one, I'm going to skip one, and Greg has joined us from Midsummer Railway and Scale. And I don't have one for Greg, I don't believe, but I will look real quick. No, I do not have one for Greg, and I need to add Greg to the list. Summer. Somebody's digging me. Rail. Way and Scale. Okay, Greg, you're on my list, and somebody has messaged me. Oh, didn't message. It was just. Oh yeah, somebody's messaged me. Hang on. Oh yeah. Hang on. And all right, I'm coming back. I hate when I get stuff in the middle of a live stream. But anyway, so Greg, I got you on the list.
Unless it's somebody telling you you don't have the cameras on right. And then you don't
Well, yeah.
look.
Yeah, that's why I added what the hell? There we go. That's why I added you to the stream Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Okay. The other person that has joined us, and everybody's got to sing the last line now. All right. Everybody ready? All right, make sure. Make sure you're ready, folks. Fried nugget butter. Welcome, James.
And did you see Colonel Cottonbelt in chat?
He's in chat, but he's not in the basement.
No.
Oh, he's not going to make it today. Okay. Not on camera anyway. Well, as long as you're here. All right. As long as you're here.
And I'm riding on the cotton belt railroad line in the pitching, rolling rhythm and noise.
You know,
There you go.
With his new title, I've got to find a picture that I have of
The
a
caricature.
Civil War officer that I need to take and send you. I think it would be great to add that to his screen to, the new.
Yeah.
Cotton.
Yeah. I saw that picture once, and I actually wanted to put it on originally, but I didn't have it, and I couldn't find it. So
I've got it. I know I have it in a little frame that I
That's
just
why I
got to
put-
locate. And
that's why I put the eagle. That's why I put the full bird eagle rank on them.
Okay. But I'll try to find it and scan it and email it to you.
All right. Cool.
I
Cool.
think it'd be
beans.
funny to add that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Dwight Curley just joined.
that's right, he has. There he is.
Big bay window with a view of the stars and a field full of corn.
Good morning, Dwight. The fields are not full of corn yet. A little early to plant in Illinois. Little early. All right. Well, John, what do you have to share with us today?
I have, see, I have quite a few things. Where's the screen? I'm going to share a screen. And if I can, yeah. If you can bring that up, I've got
I can
that
do
ready. Instead of sending you pictures.
Yeah, this is much easier.
Yeah, and plus they're in the order I want them.
Right.
A week or two ago, I told everybody about I was working on a bag of hoppers that I got at a train show. It was like $6 for 4 cars. So, I wasn't going to complain a bit. But I decided to make them since they were missing the weights that go up underneath the slant of the hopper. So I was going to have to weight them on the inside and leave them that way so they'd actually be on the track, because they were only about an ounce without anything in them. I went ahead and put KD couplers on it and metal wheels. This is one of them. Prior to working on the load. So there I've added, I think that's 2.5 ounces. I measured it and it should have been 3.25 ounces. I got them to 3.2. That's good enough. And even though I was going to put a load in there, I went ahead and weathered the interior because it's fun. This is one of the loads I produced for it. That's actual real granite grit. I collected from, there's a road that cuts down through the mountain going down into Sparta. And I stop there and I gather a 5-gallon bucket of all these tailings that erode coming down the slope. And so that's real granite grit. And that's what I use for the ballast of my tracks also. So produce that load. I think it looks pretty good. Of course, I got a piece of gray foam in there. There's the measuring of it. So that one only came up to 3.1 ounce. It's still, 1/1500ths off.
Yeah.
I'm still happy with that.
I'm happy if I'm within a couple tenths.
Yeah. And there's the 4 cars. Again, these decals I was very happy with. Probably the best set of decals I ever have put on, that the backing completely vanished. I mean, even close up, I can't see the edges of the decals. And then this is something I spoke about last week. I ordered this from eBay. I'd gotten my wife a couple of these for all her gym clothes. And I have this closet in my train room that I store a lot of stuff. But I was trying to make that more organized and try to get some of this stuff off my workbenches to organize. So this is a 10-pocket door hanger. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of stuff in them. It works great. Even the heavier stuff, like the down here on this shelf where I have my ballast containers that I've sifted through the tailings that I collect in different grades of ballast, are holding up great. So that's something to think about if you're limited in storage space and you do have a closet that you're not utilizing for anything else. That works.
Yep.
And then this is my next project. I had gotten a 3D printer from my wife for Christmas. to replace the one my son ruined. And I've started to print things for my 21 stall roundhouse. So I've got these workbenches. Now, yeah, the axe is not proper for a machine shop, but as small as they are, who cares, right? I'll paint them up and they'll have a lot of different colors in it that will help to show off the inside of the roundhouse. I've got 12 of these printed so far. The only failure I had was where I didn't retighten the print head down. So I didn't lose a lot. It stopped after the second layer. But anyway, let me go over here for a second. And these I've printed this morning, which I don't have pictures of yet. But wall lockers. Got 20 of them there, and I've got another print of them going. They just came out of my bath and curing station, which is down over here. I still have a mess. Don't. And then my 3D printer's up there, and it's a Anycubic Photon 4, which Steve and I were talking about this. All I'm doing is detail part stuff, so I'm not doing anything large. So this is a resin printer. It does great detail. I mean, if you could, let's see if I can zoom in on this. Oh, you took that picture out.
I can go back.
Yeah, go back.
There we go.
I can zoom into here, and you can see the tools, wrenches and sockets, little saw. This here is a radio. These are lights up here. I dabble with trying to light them, but I'd have to use some optic fiber tubing to do that, so I probably won't. But yeah, it does fine. And I was looking at the newer ones that are much quicker. But for what I'm doing, I don't need quick. I don't need anything that will print large. And this works for me. 6 of these workbenches only takes an hour and 43 minutes, as compared to my original 3D printer that would have taken probably 5 hours to print these. So as the technology is getting better, the print times are getting shorter. And there's another shot of them, and there's what I'd gotten printed already.
Cool.
So actually,
so everybody knows, how many stalls do you have in your roundhouse?
I have 21 stalls.
So you really need 10, maybe 11 workbenches?
Yeah, and I've got 12 here. So
because you put one between
2 stalls,
like every other stall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I'm going to have some against the back wall and maybe some against the exterior walls on each end. But
cool.
Yeah, I've got some stuff in there now. I've got some oil drums in there. I've got some crates. I've got some, and then I'll have some of these wall lockers in there. Cool. Plus, I'm going to have a small office section that's going to be attached to the roundhouse. That's going to have some tables and a desk in there, even a roll top desk with one of the old style desk chairs that, the old ones that have the swivels and what.
We got a couple people joining us.
Okay. Go ahead.
156 Andrew has joined us. Andrew, I do not have an intro for you, but I have added you to the list. All right. And also, one that was on the list for a while, all right, is now I got it done. All right, so here we go.
That's a good one.
Welcome, welcome, Jason. I did get yours done. All right, back to you.
Forgot where's yeah, 21 stalls. I've got some crates in there. I've got some pallets with oil drums in there. What else do I have in there? I've got a pallet jack, just all kinds of things, but that's a pretty large space to fill up with things. So, yeah, I'm going to utilize this 3D printer for that and just print till my heart's content.
Cool.
So
Cool.
it's
Cool.
for those who don't have one or have been thinking about getting one. These were free STL files that I found online. I've had no faults with print jobs except for one that was my fault. I left the head loose in between two prints, and when I went to reprint the next set of these workbenches, it only printed one layer and then it shut down. My fault, operator error. But the prints themselves have all come out. I just used the standard Anycubic program and the Anycubic slicer. Had it do the automatic stanchion supports, and hey, they came out great. So don't be afraid to start 3D printing. It's not that difficult so far. I'm sure there's things.
If John can do it, any of us can do it.
That is correct. Yes. Yeah. But
sorry, John. Couldn't help myself.
It's no problem. But yeah, that's what I had on that. So
cool. Let's switch these back. Okay.
And there's a lot of free programs. So anyway, that's
yeah. Once you get used to printing, then you might force yourself into design if you can't find what you're looking for.
I'm going to want to do that. I do have some CAD experience, even though it was a long time ago now. It's probably 16 years since I've run CAD, but I did do some 3D design when I was with Pinellas County government.
I need 55 vehicles.
Well, you keep looking, you will find the programs and email them to me and I'll print them for you.
But the kicker is they got to be between 1966 and 1969. So.
JD, don't think that's a weakness. Just try it.
You'll get to it.
If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not quite as old as you are, but
I was looking at the scanners.
3D scanners.
3D
yeah.
scanners, yeah. And for $1,000, I could probably get a bigger resin printer, maybe a washer, and a scanner. Somebody's one. Oh, Lynn's bugging me. Hang on. Just got back from MRI. I don't want to talk about it.
And I have the Anycubic washer and curing station, and that really helps too. I mean, you can cure them by putting them outside in the sun, but of course on these cold days or windy days, which I have a lot of windy days up here on the mountain, I'd find them in the yard if I put them out there. But I spend 10 minutes in the wash bath, and that's 99% alcohol. and then 10 minutes on the curing, and they're pretty. I mean, they're cured. So, and,
JD, you're printing a bird feeder. Boy, that'd be awful small in 1/87th scale.
there's one of the
Just got notified that our West Coast contingent is in the chat, or at least watching. I don't know if he's chatting. So we'll welcome him in, maybe. Welcome, Lynn. All right. And there we go. And we're back. Yep. JD says the temperature's 71. It's a little warmer down there, JD. It's only 62 here so far. But hey, it was 39 or 40 when I woke up this morning. So hey,
yeah, I
we're
don't know
supposed
what
to get
my
up.
temperature is.
Well, he is here and he does want to chat.
I'm 51 here.
You're cold.
He's there someplace. There. Good morning, Lynn.
He's off camera. Chat. Okay. I assume you still want me to hold those pictures for next week?
Yeah, I not feeling great right now. So
okay, we'll just hold them off. And
I'll make it simple. I made it through the first test, and they rolled me out, and I had a bit of a panic attack the first time.
Mm.
And they go, the next one, you're going to be in there for about an hour. And I'm going, no, I want to go home.
Oh, sorry.
Just have them give you more drugs to knock you out, and then you'll have no problem
Yeah,
whatsoever.
something like that. Yeah.
Don't
know. I've been having a ongoing headache since September over my left eye. Not severe. I have a 1 to 10, basically a 1. Once in a while it gets up to 3. But because of family history and so forth, I thought I better check, and the doctor's checking everything. And other than some empty space, they haven't found anything yet. So they wanted me to take these 3 MRIs, MRI, MRA, and MR something in the other.
MRB.
And if you've never had one, they're it's different.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we have another contestant joining us. Good morning. Hi. And I put this note up there that for Stormy. You're in Southeast Wisconsin. Whereabouts? We lived in Milton for an eternity one year. And after a year, we left. I had a better job offer. So we left. And so anyway, Milton, which is between just northeast of Janesville, which is just north of Beloit and Rockford. So Rockford, Illinois, Beloit, Wisconsin. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Lynn. Did you have some more news or anything? Okay.
No,
cool.
no,
All right.
no.
I talked about the improvements to the boxcar that I made. That's a workbench Wednesday. It'll be out one of the next 3 weeks. Because I got 3 of them done. I can't remember what all of them are. Oh, I tore down that damn P2K Jeep 7 or 9 Phase 2 that Jack had such a problem with. And JD's in here. He saw it as well. I tore that thing down to the bone. And because it stuttered and was unreliable. And I put it back together. And before I tore it down, the headlights would flash. All right. And so it wasn't getting juice to the decoder all the time, even though it had a capacitor, keep alive in it. It just wasn't southwest of Milwaukee, somewhere down around Chicago, and we know where Milton is. Okay, Fort Atkinson, probably right off of where you're talking about is right off of, what is it, 39? It goes angles up there. Anyway, thanks, Steve. So anyway, tore it down to the bone and redid the wiring on it. It had the old style of pickups off the trucks through the frame, through the weight to a screw that was wired for the negative. And I left all that, but I added pickups from both trucks as well.
Mm-hmm.
And redid the wiring on it. I milled out the weight some more so I could so there wasn't any downward pressure as on top of the decoder, and it's got dual speakers in it. And I put it all back together. And of course, the wiring for the motor goes down through the weight. So I had to, instead of desoldering, you got to take the weight off to get to pull the motor out, because I wanted to check those solder points on the motor as well. So I popped, I got the weight loose, and then I popped the clips, the conductivity clips, which are just like an Athearn Blue Box, off. And so I could slide them up through the weight so I could get the weight completely off so I could mill it out easier. Because you really don't want to mill out a weight right above the trucks. All right, with that metal shavings going down into the gears.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing. So anyway, all this is in a workbench Wednesday. I put it back together, and the lights don't flicker. And but it still stuttered. I'm going, what the hell? And I was so dejected. Well, then I ran it back and forth at full speed for a good 30 minutes. And what had happened was, when I put those clips off, of course, the brushes loosen up. You know, I took the springs out, took the brushes out, and I got to thinking, when I put the brushes back in, did I put them where the curvature around the commutator would be? Did I put it in right, or is it off? Off by 90 degrees, as an example. And after running it in, either those brushes flipped and seated down properly, or they ground themselves down to the contour. Mm-hmm. So now it runs great. All right. Although I did have, in this process, I did find one spot where, and this is all, well, that part wasn't Friday the 13th. The next part is, I did find one spot where it was still stuttering, and it wouldn't stutter anywhere else. Well, that to me means, did Sparky join us? I don't see him. Did you guys see Sparky? I don't see him. Oh, it's just by James. Say hi to Sparky for me. Okay. Which, if it's running fine everywhere else and it's having a stutter at one spot, even with the capacitor, it means it's probably a track issue. All right. So as And I think I got a camera where it can show the exact one. This? No, not that one. This one? Yeah. Okay. It was on this track, this switch. Ooh, right here.
Hmm.
And normally, I'm a stickler for jumpering the switches, because without the jumpers, the transfer of electricity, as an example, from this rail to the point rail occurs at the point. Well, I never had issues. One of the things, with these Smails or tortoises, the throw, if you replace the throw rod that goes down to the tortoise with a higher gauge of piano wire, which I normally do, it puts more tension on the points and it'll transfer them. Well, some of these switches, a lot of the switches, I don't have that heavier gauge, so I used the gauge that came with it, and it didn't have enough tension to throw and make the contact on this unjumpered switch. So I had to take some of this jewelry wire, same stuff I used on the auto racks, and dig a channel underneath here, underneath both underneath this rail, solder on a jumper here that goes in, and then you can't solder it on this side or your wheel flange will nail it. So I had to solder it on this side, but yet still make sure I had enough passage for the wheel flanges. And I had to do the same thing on this side. All right, now it runs across there with no issues. The moral of the story, or the point of the story, is jumper your switches. You don't have this problem before you put them in, and would never have that problem to begin with. So anyway, that was my Friday the 13th. Between that and one of the Smails not working when I woke up, and I reprogrammed it and fiddle farted with some of the wiring underneath, and poof, it started working again. So anyway, that was it. Anyway, Workbench Wednesdays to come are the improvement to the traveling boxcar. Oh, James, you missed that. The box. You can't see it.
No.
Anyway, James, the box is the traveling boxcar. Yeah,
the invisible box.
The traveling boxcar will leave today and head to CNEI John's. The first page of the waybill and everything manifest are full, so I made up a form, an identical form, or close enough, and printed off 2 blank copies and put it in the box to go to John. So anyway, it'll be on the road again.
Steve,
I won't take. Yes.
All that stuff that I showed you earlier today.
Yes. There's one thing in there. Oh, what is that one? No, I don't want that one. Yeah, I know. Take the card. Yeah, those old Watkins ones.
And includes 15 colorful cars.
Yeah, they're colorful, all right. Yeah.
You could always repaint them.
Yeah, you're right. I could, but I'm not.
And Lynn, were you there when I was showing my 3D printing?
Yes, I saw part of that. Yes.
Yeah,
You
this
do
is-
have a tank car in those pictures that I'd be interested in, though, Len.
Ooh.
Oh, the tank car.
Yeah.
What did I do with the tank car?
Oh.
I
If
am
you're
so
interested, I
happy
have
for
3 of
3D
them.
printer.
3 of that same one?
No, and
I want the
They're
black
really-
one, the Burlington.
it's buried down here somewhere.
The Burlington is the one I want. Just hang on to it. If you don't want it, that is.
Now, I'm trying to remember what I did with it.
I'll pay the postage, of course.
I'd move the
Hang on.
camera, but then it gets all squirrely. But
Don't worry about it.
there's a
Don't
whole
worry.
pile of stuff down here. What did I do with that? I don't know. It's interesting. No, it's not there. Yeah, it's buried down here. Maybe.
I have, Jason, I have a package arriving early next week from Scale Sound Systems. If you've never tried their speakers, I can highly, 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 highly recommend them. All right. And they're customized to fit each brand and model of locomotive. So
Yeah.
they're not identical. For instance, for my E8, I bought the front and rear because they'll have soundtracks. Somebody's here. Maybe.
Yep.
Hang on.
That's what Steve's talking about.
Yeah.
But it needs a lot of work. There's parts broken on it. There's no couplers, plastic wheels. Very, very
I don't care.
dirty.
I'm going to replace the couplers and wheels anyway.
But that's
Yeah, that's the one.
gotta
I've got
find
3
the
of
box.
those. One that I had, 2 that Rayron, who I haven't seen this morning, 2 that Rayron gave me when I went down to visit him in San Antonio. So, and they're all Athearn only made that in one car number, so I'll have to re-decal the car numbers. So I'll get that decal maker from you, John.
What all of this is from is I go up to Ridgecrest to run trains on their layout. And they're always saying, come on up. And then I make videos. The last couple of videos are from that. And I got 2 more to put out. But this guy bought an estate sale, I guess you would call it.
Uh-huh.
Paid $350. And he had 2 truckloads, pickup truckloads of kits and buildings and trains and all kinds of stuff. He picked out the good stuff. Just okay. And then he had the other stuff, and it was basically whatever you want to give me for it. And I shared with Steve pictures. We'll look at them next week. But there's Campbell kits, Saigan kits. There's a couple of roundhouse boxes. There's a Jordan truck. Just all kinds of stuff. And
Cool.
stuff I have absolutely no need for. But
What is it?
it's a what is it? Accessory. Oh. It's track span gantry with 4 block signals, target signals, relay house, and transformers. Just
okay.
the little parts that are in there
Right.
are worth something. And
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
got
cool.
2 of them. But I ended up bringing a pretty good sized box. I got a where is it? I don't know. Oh, it's outside. Tech 2 transformer, one of the nice ones.
That's in one of your other pictures.
Yeah, I mean there was a whole bunch of stuff. I'm already sharing
We can
stuff.
let's go through all of those next week, shall we, Lynn?
Yeah.
Save those for next week. Oh, that's nice. All right, because we are right at our 1 hour.
Yeah.
And so, Lynn, I'm glad you got to join us. Better late than never. And Jason got to join us via chat. So we had almost a full house, kind of, you know. Anyway, and I've got a list of, what is it, 4 or 5? That 1, 2, 3. I got a list of 4 people to do intros for. Stormy and Derek. 5. Gus, Wasted H2F. Stormy, Derek, Greg at Summer Rails, and Andrew. So I'll work on those. If any of you have your preferred song that you would care to be part of your intro on my about or more section, there is an email that you can send me your preferred song, not the song. You don't have to send me the music. Just send me the name of your preferred song, and I will attempt to accommodate.
Very good.
So with that, hey, we all want to thank you for joining us here at the Retirement Railroad 2.0 Friday Live and a mail call on this Friday the 13th. And remember, y'all have a great day. See ya.
Bye all.